Hello viewers, very welcome to my YouTube channel. Viewers, today I am going to show you how you can set a Facebook conversion API very easily. If you follow all the steps, you can set up it very easily by yourself. Okay, and actually there will be two stages in this video. In my first stage I will introduce about Facebook conversion API, what is Facebook conversion API and how it will work actually. And later in my stage 2, I will show you how to set up Facebook conversion API very easily. I will use Google Tag Manager to install it. Okay, so if I tell about what is Facebook conversion API, Facebook conversion API is a tools to crack iOS 14 update. You know about the Facebook Pixel. Facebook Pixel is working to track all the activities on our websites. Okay, so whenever iOS has updated their version up to 14, they are going to show some pop-up to their customers. Okay, so if disagree with the pop-up customers, then nobody will be able to trace what is happening on our website, because Facebook Pixel is tracking all of activities on website through browser only. So we cannot trace with the help of Facebook Pixel if anybody use iOS version 14, okay, or above. So that is why Facebook has created the conversion API. Facebook is telling that you should set up Facebook conversion API in order to track the activities on your website, because through Facebook conversion API you can collect data from server. Which server? The website server. Suppose I am having a website of WordPress or Shopify, whatever it is. Data actually is going to two systems. One is browser and another is domain server. So if I am using Shopify or WordPress website, so I am having a server, I can collect data, customer data who are coming to my website. I can get all the data from my server, my Shopify or WordPress, whatever it is. I can collect the data from server instead of browser. So I am barred by iOS 14 to use browser. So my Pixel is not working for iOS. So whenever I am going to set up conversion API, I can track all the activities on my website, what is happening in iOS 14 or above that. I can track everything with the help of conversion API. So let's see how it will work and how we can install it properly. Viewers, I am in stage 2 of my video. Now in stage 2 I will go to show you how to set up Facebook conversion IP very easily. Viewers, you are seeing my website. I am having this post actually. This is a blog post website. So there are few tasks. These tasks should be completed by you in order to set up your Facebook conversion API. The task list is here. I will keep this task list on the video description. You can collect this task list from the description below, and if you maintain this task and if you do this task step by step, you can set up the conversion API very easily, and it is very easy task. You need not see my video even completely, but you should see this video so that you can understand everything properly. And after watching this video, you just click on the description below the link and collect the task list, and you will perform all the tasks one after another, and I think that you will be able to set up your conversion API very easily watching this task list. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy it and I will after copying it, I will paste it on a notepad, and I will delete all the points one after another. Whatever will be completed by me, it will be deleted one after another. First step is Google Tag Manager setup. Second step is Facebook Pixel setup. So whatever will be done by me, I will delete one after another. I have to come from Google Tag Manager to final task. is to test KPI working or not. So let's see, I will introduce whatever you have to do. First, you have to have a Google Tag Manager account. It's very simple. If you write Google Tag Manager on your Google, you will be getting it. Just sign up and you can create an account very easily. And after that, you have to have Facebook Pixel, whichever will be getting from your Facebook. Viewers, now I am in stage 2 of my video. So in my stage 2 of video, viewers, now I am in stage 2 of my video. In stage 2, I will go to show you how you can set up Facebook conversion API very easily. Okay, so there is a task list which is actually made by me. It is very simplest way to set up your Facebook conversion API. Just you have to follow all the tasks. Here you are finding actually 1 to 12 tasks. You have to finish all of tasks one after another. So actually the task list will be on the video description. You can find it very easily. If you get this task list, you need not watch actually my video also, but I will recommend you please watch my video from intro to last, so that you can understand everything, and after understanding my content you will be able to set up your conversion API. Just see in this task list. So this task list is very important. Just get it from the description link below. Okay, so I am going to copy it, and after copying it I will paste it to a notepad, and I will delete all the tasks one after another, whatever will be finished by me. I will go through step by step so that you can understand. So if you see my task list, first task is you have to have a Google Tag Manager. To have a Google Tag Manager, it is very simple way. Just go to your Google and write Google Tag Manager. After that you have to click on the link of Google Tag Manager and you can sign up and you will be able to get Google Tag Manager account. Okay, and after that you have to have Facebook Pixel. Facebook Pixel will be found from Facebook page, actually Ad Manager. Okay, so how, and you have to set a Facebook Pixel with Google Tag Manager. If you don't know about how to set up Facebook Pixel with Google Tag Manager, you have to follow my video. I will keep the video on my description below so that you can set up Facebook Pixel with GTM. Okay, GTM is Google Tag Manager actually. And on task 3, you have to have Google Analytics GF4, Google Analytics 4, and you have to set up Google Analytics 4 with GTM. That means Google Tag Manager. So if you don't know how to set up Google Analytics 4 with GTM, I am having the same video and you can watch it from the description below. I'm going to leave the link. Okay, so let's go to perform all the tasks one after another. First I have a Google Tag Manager. See, I am having a Google Tag Manager. Okay, so this task is completed by me. I am going to delete this one, and after that Facebook Pixel setup with the GTM. You have to have Facebook setup. So I am having actually Facebook setup with GTM. If I go to show you Facebook Pixel, see, Facebook Pixel is set up already with a GTM, so I can delete this one also. Okay, and after that Google Analytics 4 should be set up with GTM, and I am having GTM 4 with my Google Tag Manager. See, I am showing you. This is actually an extension, Google Tag Assistant Legacy, how to set up and how it works. I'm having the same video. You can find it from my YouTube channel. So I am having Google Site Tag, that means GF4, and I need this measurement ID too. So I will get it from this tag manager. Okay, tag manager assistant, tag assistant legacy. I will be getting it later whenever it will be required. So I am having this one also. I will go to delete it. Okay, now server. You should have a server because you need a server, because you will not be able to track the activities what is happening on your website with the help of a pixel. You cannot track, so that is why you need a server. You have to track all the activities through server instead of browser. That is why you need a third-party server. The server can be managed from Google also. You can get the server from Google also, but I will source actually server from step.io. Step.io is having server. They are providing free server also, although the users will be limitation. If your business is actually a small, you can use the free version. Let me show you what is here. See, this is the server. You can, if I go to pricing, see, this is personal use free. Actually up to 10,000 requests will be there. 10,000 means 10,000 views, what 10,000 clicks will be actually appeared. When 10,000 clicks will be made on your website, the personal, that means this free version will not work after 10,000 clicks on your website. That means then you have to go to on this portion. Actually you have to purchase per month 20 USD, and if your business is very bigger or largest, you have to purchase 100 per month, 100 USD per month. Okay, so whatever is actually perfect for your business, you can use it. So in order to show you how to set up, I will use this one actually, personal free. Okay, so you can also use if your business is too small. But free things is not good actually. I will recommend to go for pro version. So whatever it is, you can arrange it. And now I have to arrange the server. Let me go to Notepad. Okay, so I have to go to I have to arrange my server actually. First I will do this task right now. So in order to manage my server, I will go to home page, and here I have to write my email address. If I write my email address and try for free, I have to click on try for free, then an email will be going to my email address. So let me check my email address. Hopefully I will be getting a link on my Gmail. So let me check what is happening here. Important. No, there is no email. Let me check promotion. Yes, I have gotten the link from a step. So let me open it. See, I have gotten, we have created an account for you. You have to set a password now. You have to set a password in order to access that server. So I will set my password. I have to repeat my password. Okay, you have to agree consent email marketing, because I am going to use free, so I have to agree with that. Okay, see, I have created the account in order to use the server freely. Okay, so you are getting recent GTM container. I have to work on it actually. I have to create container here, and recent FB KPI gateway I don't need actually. I will set up my KPI with the help of GTM container. Okay, so whatever I have to do actually, I am going to show you. I am going to my notepad again. This task is completed, so I will delete this one. Now create a container at GTM for server. Now what I have to do, I have to go to my GTM, that means Google Tag Manager. Let me show. This is my GTM interface. So I am on my GTM dashboard. See, here is one container actually on my GTM. Okay, you may have 20, 30 container. How many websites you are having, you can have such an amount of GTM container. So actually I am having one website, that is why I am having one container right now. And if I have a 2 or 3 website, I can create 2 or 3 container, whatever it is. Now I have to create another container. I cannot work in this container because this container is actually for website. I have to create another container for server actually. So I have to create container for server. How I can create my container for server, I am going to show you. Just I have to click on 3 dot, and after that I have to click on create container. Okay, now I am going to create a container. Just I have to write my website address here. So I will write my website address here, and I have to select server, not website, not iOS, not Android, only server, because this container will be created for my server, because I have to connect the server with GTM. That is why I will click on server. This is actually complex process. You have to follow my all steps. Here the same name actually will not be allowed. That is why I will just write KP. KP means C for conversion, and API is API, conversion API. So the name has been actually the name is going to be different, and now this container will be created hopefully, and it's actually created. So after creating the container, I am going to get actually some, see, Google install Google Tag Manager, set up your tagging server, and to get started, follow one of the guides below to set up your targeting server. Actually I have to now set up my targeting server. That is why I can choose from one of two. Okay, so I will choose actually manual setup. So whenever I clicked on manual setup, I am going to get a configuration code. Okay, see, this is the code for configuration, and I can copy this just clicking on the button. So I have copied it. Now I will go to again my notepad. See, container create at GTM for server. I have done it, so I will delete it. Now my task will be GTM container create at step.io with code from GTM. I got the code. I am showing. I got the code, and now I have to go to my step.io. I have to create container over there. So I am going to step.io. Now I will create a container. Just click on create container. Okay, so after coming here, I have to give a name for my container. So this will be okay, and container configuration code should be there. So I will just paste it here, and after that I have to click on create. After clicking it, the container has been created. See, you are getting some name, code, whatever I have given earlier. My container name is Zcash KPI, and container configuration code was given, and API is also found, and tagging server URL. This is the new thing. I will have to use this URL, tagging server URL. So you have to copy it. You are going to get this copy button here. Just click on that. The URL will be copied. So now I have to use this URL. I will go to my task list again. GTM container create at step.io with code from GTM. This task is completely finished, so I will delete it. Now URL setup at admin container setting. Okay, so I have to go to my GTM again. Now I have to go to my container setting, and I have to set up the container with URL. So I will go to my GTM. let it be closed. Okay, now I will show you the two things actually. Earlier I have shown you only one container, this is for my website, and now two container is appeared on my GTM. One container is for my website and another container is for my server. Okay, so now I have to create settings for my server, so I have to click on that. See, you can do mistakes here. If you I am going to show you now. URL setup at admin and container setting, you cannot perform this task on your website container. You have to perform, I'm going to repeat again because people are going to make mistake over there. Okay, you have to create your you have to set up your URL container setting on your container on the container of server. So just click on the server. Okay, you have come. If you come on server, just you are getting this button client. See, you are getting client. If I go back again and if I open with another tab, see, this is for my, this container is for my website. You are not getting client because you are not using third-party server. You are using only website, your own website. That is why you are not seeing actually client. On the other hand, if you go to your server API server dashboard, you are going to see client because you are using client server. That is why you are seeing this client. Now you have to task here. What you have to do here, you have to let me see what I have to do. URL setup, add admin, container setting. So I will come on my tag manager with server tag container, and I will, after that, come in here, I will have to click on admin. Click on admin, and after clicking on admin, you have to click on container setting. You have to click on container setting, and after coming here, see, you are seeing already server. This is not website because this container is for server. That is why it is showing server. Now you have to add URL. You have to add URL. You have to click on URL. Now you have to paste this URL. This URL has been obtained from step.io. okay, this URL I just copied it and will go to my server container and will get it and will paste it here, and after that you have to save this. You have to save this. After doing saving this, now your task is finished with server container. Your task is finished with server container. You need not do any more task on this server container. You can delete it, this you can cancel this. Okay, I am going to cancel this. Now I have to work on my website container. Whatever I have to do on my website container. Now I will go to my task list. I did these things, URL setup at admin container. This is done, so I will delete it. Now my task is GFO tag creation for CAPI at GTM. Now I have to set up GFO tag for my CAPI at my Google Tag Manager. So let's see how to set up GFO. Just you have to go to your website container. I am on my Tag Manager website container. See, this is not CAPI. And now I will go to my tag. Okay, go to tags, and after that you have to click on new because you will go to create a tag. You have to give a name. So I will give a name GA4 for CAPI. Whatever you can give here your name, whatever is chosen by you. Actually you have to remember seeing this tag, that this tag is for that program. That is why you have to give a name. So after that I will go to my task list actually. Okay, KP. Okay, Now I will go to okay, I have come here again. Now I have to configure the tag. Okay, just I will click here. After that I have to choose this one, Google Analytics GA4 configuration. I have to choose this one, and I choose this. Now you have to give a measurement ID. You have to give measurement ID, Google Analytics GA4 measurement ID. Where you will get it? You will get it from your Google Analytics. Whenever you will open a Google Analytics account, you will be getting this GA4 measurement ID by default, because you need not create this measurement ID. You can create GU ID, but you need not create this GA4 ID. It will be actually by default on Google Analytics. So if you don't have, just go to Google Analytics, because actually you have to set up it with a tag manager. GA4 should be set up earlier doing this. Okay, so I will get the measurement ID from Google Analytics, but I will get it from my Google Tag Assistant Legacy extension. Now I will copy it and I will put here. And this is a very important thing. If you skip this, you may do a great mistake. Your configuration will not be done successfully if you did this mistake. So just avoid this mistake. You have to check this. You have to click on that, because we are going to send data to our server container. This is the main thing. If you skip this mistakenly, you will be going to do a great mistake. Now you have to put here, you have to paste here your server container URL. Server container URL will be gotten from actually step.io, this server URL. Just copy it again and paste here. Okay, and now I have to trigger. Now I have to trigger. What I have to trigger? I have to trigger all of my pages of my website. So I will go to trigger and I will select all pages. Everything is done. Now I have to save it. Okay, everything is done properly. I will go to my notepad. Now I will this task is completed by me, so I will go to delete this. Now what I have to do? I have to go to my GTM. I have to go to my GTM. Then I have to go to choose my website container. Okay, website container, not server container. I am repeating again, not server container. It will be actually website container. I have to go to website container and I have to choose variable. I have to click on variable. Then after that I have to click on configuration and client name. I have to choose client name at my client server container. So let's do this. Go to my GTM. This is my website container. I am here. Now I have to go to variables. Very complex things actually. You will feel boring actually, but you have to do this in order to get proper results from your advertisement, because if you not getting proper data, you cannot optimize your ad, you cannot place your ad in future skillfully. That is why this should be actually mandatorily set up. Okay, so we have clicked on variables. Now what I have to do? I have to click on my configuration. Okay, now page URL, page everything is here. Let me check what I have to do. I have to client name, configuration, client name should be here, client name should be here, client name should be here, client name, client name, client name, client name, client name, client name. Oh, client name. Why I am not creating this client name. So this task is completed. Now I have to click on variables. I have to find the variables from my server container of my GTM. Earlier I told my task is finished on my container of container of my server. I have told that my task is completely finished at my container of server. It was actually wrong. I am having remaining work here. I have to find a variable and I have to find configure. Everything will be done on my container of server. So I am doing this speech actually. Now I have to work on server container. So I have to choose variable, and after that I have to configure. I have to choose client name at client server container. Okay, so I have to go to my client server again. See, if you do this mistake, it will be actually great mistake for you. If you do your task, whatever will be actually done on your server container, if you do this task on your website container, this will be great mistake for you and this will not be working actually. So you have to follow all of my steps properly. Okay, now I will have to go to my I have to go to my server container. Okay, and after coming on my server container, what I have to choose variables here, and I have to click on configure, and I have to choose client name. Okay, so let's go to perform all of tasks. See, this is server container. I'm getting client here. This is server container. Okay, now I have to click on variables. And after clicking on variables, I have to click on configure. And after coming here, you are seeing event name is checked. Okay, by default. You have to click on client name. You have to check it. Okay, and after that, you will click outside this portion. If you click on outside of this portion, it will be saved automatically. So I am going to click outside this portion. Okay, so after clicking this, I am going to get client name here, event name here. Okay, now I have to what I have to do, I have to go to my task list. This task is completed. This task is completely completed. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. Now I have to do trigger. I have to click on trigger. I have to create a new trigger, customs, and write GA4 and save. I have to do this task. Okay, so I will go to my GTM of my server, GTM. Okay, now I have to go to my on my trigger. So go into my trigger. Now I have to create a trigger. I have to go to create a trigger. So we'll create a trigger, and you have to give a name for your trigger. I will give FB copy trigger. Okay, now you have to click on that in order to create the trigger. Here actually I am not getting this trigger. I have to click on custom. I have to click on custom. Here is all event or some event, whatever is preferred by you can keep. I will prefer some event, so I will do this. Here you have to keep your client name. It will be here actually by default, and contains, leave it whatever it is. Now you have to write here GA4, because we will get data through GA4. That is why we have write GA4 here, okay, and save it. Save it. Trigger is created. FB Capi trigger is created, okay. And now I will go to my notepad. This task is completed, so I will go to delete it. Now I will have to go to this task, tags, configure, discover more KPI, conversion API tag, and add to workspace and add. This task should be completed by me. Now tags should also be performed at my server container. This is my server container Capi. Now I have to create a crack. I have to create tag. So I clicked on tags. Now I will create a tag. I have clicked on new. I have to name FB Capi tag. The tag name is FB Capi tag. Whatever is preferred by you can keep. Now I will click on here in order to configure, okay. So see, you are getting some limited tag here, but you will not be getting the tag which actually the conversion API tag you are not getting here. You are not getting here, so you have to search it. So go to discover more. Click on go discover more. So if you come here, you will be getting this tag, the conversion API tag. This tag is actually owned by Facebook. The Facebook has created this tag to give the service like us. So we have to choose this conversion API tag. We have chosen this. Add to workspace. I told everything on my notepad. Just follow. Conversion API tag. Add to workspace and add. So I will click on add to workspace. I have to add again. So hopefully it will be created. Okay. So I will go to my notepad. This task is finished, completely finished. Now I have to find few information from my Facebook page ad manager. That will be actually I have to get Facebook ID, API access token. I have to get text event code. Everything will be found from Facebook ad manager. See, I have to finish all these tasks and I will be getting all informations from my Facebook ad manager. So first we have to put here our pixel ID. Where we will get pixel ID? We will have to go to our Facebook page ad manager. If you go to your ad manager, you will be getting menu, all tools. You will be getting all tools here. 3 dot. Go to 3 dot and get event manager. Click on event manager. You will be getting your pixel ID here. See, this is my pixel. This is my pixel. Now in order to get pixel ID, you have to go to click on settings. You have to go to click on settings. This is pixel ID. Just click on that, it will be copied automatically. Just click on that, it will be copied automatically, and come to Google Tag Manager again. Just paste it here. Now you have to get API access token. Go to event manager again. Just scroll down. Here under settings you are getting conversion API. Generate your access token. Click on that. After clicking on generate access token, you are getting this token. Just you have to copy it. If you click here, it will be copied automatically. Now we have to paste it. So let's go to paste. Now paste it here. Okay, we paste our API access token. Now we have to get test event code. We have to get test event code. So where from we will be getting test event code? We have to go to again our event manager, and now we have to select, we have to click on test event. From this portion we will be getting test event code. This is our test event code you are seeing. Just click here. After clicking on that, it will be copied automatically, and go to tag manager and click here. Okay, so everything is done. Everything is done. Let me go to my notepad. Facebook ad manager, event manager, pixel setting, pixel id, API text token, test code. Everything is finished. Now I have to go to my Google Tag Manager again to verify. Yes, so tag is done. Now I have to give a trigger. I have created a trigger earlier. That name was FB Capi trigger. So I have to select it from here. Just click on here, and just you have to select this trigger. So everything is done. Now you have to click on save. Okay, now you have to click on save. So after clicking on save, your API conversion is successfully completed, and you can measure it, you can scale it, is it working or not working. So I am going to show you how it will do. Submit it. Just click on that and submit it. You have to give a name here, FB conversion API, FB conversion API. Just published it. If you don't publish, it won't work actually. So it is published successfully. Now we can test, is it working or not working. So you have to write your website here, and open this website through this, and after after doing activities here, you can make a few clicks here so that you can track it. I have clicked here. Okay, now I will check, is it working or not working. I will go to my event manager. So if you check it now on test event, you are seeing browser. The earlier activities was found on browser. Now my other activities right now, whatever I have done, the few clicked on my website, I found the tracking through server. See, it is showing server. So I have clicked on few my website that was shown with the help of this server. So it is working. Now you can confirm that your conversion API has been set up successfully. Through thus this way you can set up your conversion API through this way. Okay, and I have put my step.io link where from you can manage your server. You can pay or you cannot pay, whatever package you need to get, you can get it with the help of this link. I have kept the link below the description. So I think this video is very informative for you guys, and you got benefit from this video. I think if you feel that this channel is really good and giving you more information about digital marketing, please, I will request you to subscribe my channel and hit the bell button so that you get notification fast. Okay, thank you very much.